Many, many years since we last. Nah, that's good. That's good. It's been many, many years since we last sat down. Why don't you introduce yourself, homie?
Oh man,
Speak up.
got a few names, man. Start off with the government, man. LAMAR CASTILLE, man. Pittsburgh's finest. Blackmore, aka Knuckles, aka the ambassador, the governor, the mayor. Whatever you want to call me, I own it.
Talk that shit.
Facts.
Tell my viewers what it is that you do, my nigga. Tell them what brought us together. Tell them what it is, my nigga.
Oh man, me and Mill go back, man. He brought me to the town, to play against the N1 boys I played against already before. Gave them niggas that work way back in like 2000.
Right.
And, we had some mutual friends linked us up. I made the ride up here, came and did what I did, man. Earned my respect as I do it. I go everywhere I go. In this town I touch down in, man, I turn that shit to another level, man. That's just what you gotta do, man, when you coming from another city.
You and Baby Shaq had some exchanges that day on the back and forth.
Yeah.
Elaborate, man. That shit was wonderful to watch. I was loving that shit.
Yeah. We was going at each other, man. Shaq a guy. He's a guy, man. That boy's a bucket, man. He put that thing in the hole. I don't take nothing away from him. The boy's a hell of a ball player. We went at it previous. I was playing with a team in D.C. and we in another league, and we got to go at it. And we both gave each other work. I ain't give him more work than he gave me, and it wasn't vice versa. It was a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? They came out on top, but they respected a nigga once it was all said and done. You know what I mean?
Right. A lot of my viewers are from the DC area. Do you have anybody that you could name drop that you played against out there that the people would know?
Just a few cats, you know what I'm saying? White Chocolate, my man Frank, Black Assassin. Just a couple cats. I went and played in a couple leagues down there. My man Big Sam, Sam Ballers, if y'all from DC, y'all know who he is. He played ball with school with me. I came down there and played for him a couple of leagues. I definitely did some things, man. They know who I am down there.
Tell me about your high school and collegiate career, because you didn't make a name for yourself conventionally. You had to, you put in work. Tell them about your journey and how you became a legend.
Well, most of my journey came from the street, for real. You know what I mean? Because I was killing niggas in the street. I was on knucklehead time. I ain't actually get a chance to play high school ball till 12th grade. I played 1 year. Averaged like 33 the whole season. Ended up getting a full ride to go play down in Tallahassee. And went down there for a year. Was getting some good looks too.
You averaged 33 in high school?
Averaged 33 in high school, Bashir High. Whole year, actually.
What position?
Playing a 2.
Okay.
Playing a 2.
Damn.
With the States, played against Dave Young, Damian Wessel, couple cats. Dave Young actually went to Xavier. He was a hell of a ball player. Ended up giving them boys like 35. Ended up fouling out. Got a standing ovation out that motherfucker.
Right.
Shit was crazy. We went at it though. The niggas respect my goals. They had to stop the game when I fouled out. The motherfucker was clapping so long. Shit was wild though.
Give my viewers your resume. Give them your resume, your body count, some of the guys that you didn't drop them 30s and shit like that on.
Oh man, when I came out in 03 in the draft, I came out in the 03 draft with LeBron James and all them niggas, man. It was kind of loaded. So it became a grind for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was coming out of a small school. I came out of a JUCO. So it was like, it was a road for me, you know what I mean? I ended up getting there to the NBA Summer Pro League from playing at a camp at Ohio State. It was called the Professional Elite Showcase Camp. Mm-hmm. This was in 03. And I turned that joint out, man. When I say I turned that joint out, it was probably about 300 dudes, man. 300 niggas came to that camp. Like at the end of the camp, they had an all-star game. They picked 24 dudes out of like 300.
Right.
I got in scoring like 45 and got MVP. Like, it was this tip dunk, bro. I caught this tip. It wasn't even a tip dunk. It was like an out-of-bounds alley-oop, man. My man threw me an out-of-bounds alley-oop. Like, I literally jumped over the 6'6" nigga.
Right.
Man, I dunked that shit so hard, yo. I swear to God, it was like pandemonium in the whole gym, and they didn't shut the gym down. It was crazy wild, but I ended up meeting these dudes from Vegas, CMX Sports and Entertainment. They was into boxing at the time, and they had just started a sports agency. They had Kobe's dad running the joint, Jelly Bean, Joe Bryant.
Right.
And he was running the joint. They ended up coming to talk to me after the camp. And I thought they was a bunch of bullshit at first. I ain't going front. When they come to me, they're like, yeah, we trying to fly you out to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? We trying to put this team in the NBA Summer Pro League. We know you ain't get drafted, but we trying to put a free agent team in. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I just give them my number. They actually called me.
Right.
And flew me out that joint. When I get out there, they got the boy Tayshaun Prince there. And his brother Tommy Prince, his brother had signed to him. And they was trying to sign Tayshaun, but ended up playing like the first game we played against the boy Ricky Davis and them niggas. I hit Ricky Davis and niggas for like 37.
Right.
And now they like, all right, who the fuck is this little black motherfucker?
Right.
Don't nobody, now they like, all right, who is this nigga? Like, okay, so then the second game we come back, we playing against Penny Hardaway, Bo Outlaw, and they had a couple other guys on there.
Right.
I ended up hitting them for like 35. So now, the Memphis Grizzlies scout and Don Sellers come. He come holler at our coach like, yeah, well, we real interested in this Castille kid. You know what I'm saying? He got the logo with him. You know what I'm saying? He got Jerry West with him. Like,
right.
They like, yo, man, like we interested in the kid. So now we got one more game to play, but they end up flying us to Vegas to motherfucking Zab Judah was fighting.
Right.
And they was actually representing Bernard Hopkins at the time, so I did good for the first two games, so they was like, all right, we gonna treat these niggas. So they flew me, Lawrence Moulton, you down with Lawrence Moulton with the Syracuse?
DC.
Me, that's my guy, that's my nigga. Me,
Right.
him, Sam Mack from Chicago.
Right.
Played with the Bull. He played with a bunch of teams in the league. Me, him, it was us three, and I forget the other two dudes. And they fly us out to Vegas, man. We go to the fight, man, we get hammered. So they fly us back on the jet the next morning. I'm sick as a dog. I don't know that they got Jerry West coming to watch me play.
Right.
So I'm out on the floor. I can't even run, bro, because I'm sick, because we just on the plane drinking champagne and all this dumb shit. So we get here. I don't even know that they got Jerry West here about to come watch me wreck. Yo, fuck the money up. Man, but yeah, I ended up recovering, though. The fourth game, I ended up coming back. And end up giving who was he playing against? Man, I forget what they was called, the NBA Pros. But I'm trying to think who all they had on their team at the time. Cause it was a bunch of older niggas trying to get back in the league type shit.
You had a encounter with Penny.
No, that was Timmy.
Oh, Tim.
Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway. Okay. My fault.
Timmy with the crossover.
All right, tell my viewers about the Tim Hardaway story, my nigga.
Oh man, I'm playing with the ABA team out in Cali, man, San Jose, Long Beach. San Jose Skyrockets. We down in Miami playing their team, and I'm going at him. I'm killing him. I'm giving him that work. He gets mad because we beating him by like 20.
Right.
So I'm talking about shit. I'm like, yeah, Timmy, you ain't got that crossover no more, nigga. I took that from you. So he get a little upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming down the sideline. He try to muscle me type shit.
Right.
And yeah, I was a little stronger than him at the time. You know what I mean? So he ended up going on the floor and out of bounds. He get up, get all up in face. You know what I'm saying? Want to talk all the gangster shit to me. Tell me don't come out in Miami, all this nut shit. I said, nigga, I'll be at opium tonight. Fuck is you talking about? And I was in that motherfucker.
Right.
You don't tell me to stay the fuck in, nigga. But no, though, he is cool. Though. Afterwards, we rapped about it. They threw us both the fuck out, though.
Right.
And I ended up getting kicked out the All-Star game about that shit, man.
Wow.
But it was cool, though. We ended up rapping, man. I ended up bumping into him later on that night. We talked, we chilled and shit.
Right.
But it was love though, man. But
who would be amongst the guys that gave you problems? Like whenever you came to play, you're gonna get your 25 and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta play D.
Gotta play D.
Right. So who was somebody that you gotta, man, I gotta chase this nigga around, or I gotta face guard this nigga? Like, Give me some problems.
I'm gonna say one of my toughest matchups would have to be from in practice, man. Long Beach, 2003, man. That nigga Matt Barnes. That nigga's a dog.
Word.
He's a dog. That boy is a dog. He wasn't all defense from no. That nigga's a dog. He's a dog. Arrogant as a motherfucker, but he's a dog.
He following you baseline to baseline.
Yeah, he ain't your shit. 92, 94, he ain't your shit, bro.
In great shape.
Yeah, he loved it.
And
that time.
And he pro cannabis.
Yeah, he was shit. He was at Shaq at the time. He ended up going back. Like shit, down there about. Let me see. DeMar Johnson got called back up that year. He got called back up that year. Joaquin Hawkins was on our team that year. Nigga Derek Dow ended up getting called back up. Shit, Matt Carroll was only in camp for like 2 days. That nigga came in camp, bro. Ain't missing a shot for the whole day. Nigga was in Portland the next night. Rap.
Damn.
Bro, I swear this nigga come in, bro. I swear for a whole day of scrimmage and he didn't miss a bucket.
Right.
That nigga, I said, yeah, that white boy shot is real. Man, that motherfucker was in Portland the next day. Then Derek Dow get called up. Oh, this is the funniest shit ever. So when we in practice, he gets the call up back to Orlando. So we in the room, me, DeMar, a couple niggas, we watching the game. Yeah, it's like 3 seconds left. He got T-Mac wide open on the wing, bro. Looked him off. Missed that joint.
Oh.
That nigga was back in Long Beach in 2 days. Hey, that nigga's 10-day turned into a 2-day. Hey, that shit was crazy, man. I said, how do you look off prime time T-Mac? This is T-Mac in his bag T-Mac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gets like 4 seconds left. They not a deuce. He's wide open, bro.
Right.
Looked him off.
And missed.
Oh, and missed it. I said, no, you can't do that. You got to put that in the hole if you look off T-Mac.
So they could turn, when they sign somebody to 10 days, the player don't have to fulfill the 10-day contract. They can terminate that shit?
Yeah, they can send you, they gonna pay you, but they can send you home after 2 days. It'll be 24 hours. If they don't like something you done,
right,
you're done. They gonna give you a little 45, 50,000 until you go here about your business. We'll see you on the next go round.
Tell me what that ball in your hand, tell me what it did for you.
Man.
As a person. Tell me what it did for you as a person.
It's crazy, because this is the last ball I ever picked up, man. Like, I played baseball, bro. That was my thing. Like, I hit one out of a real live major league stadium at 13 years old.
Word?
I got pictures with Barry Bonds and all types of shit, bro.
Oh, you hit that out of 3 Rivers.
3 Rivers, left field wall, 280 feet. 13, bro. Facts. That shit's in black and white.
What did that ball right there, what did that shit do for you, my nigga?
Man, staying here.
You saying that's the last ball that you actually picked up?
Yeah, man.
In your youth.
I was a baseball. I played baseball. That was my thing. Like, I just hooped because I was just naturally athletic, and I was, you know what I mean. It was just something to do. And once I figured out that I was actually decent with the shit, that's when I started really going with it. You know what I'm saying? Because most of it came natural. I didn't really start working on my game till like my first year of college for real.
So you played 2 the whole time?
Yeah.
You played the 2 guard the whole time?
Yeah, I ain't played the 1. I ain't started playing the 1 till 03. So I went to the next level. You know, my size, like I always get to the rack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at 6'1", 6'2", if you ain't no motherfucking Kyrie Irving or motherfucking one of them LeBron James or some motherfucker, you're not playing you're gonna be playing the 1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you ain't one of them highly recruited type motherfuckers that's coming in already with that name, then you got to play where they're gonna put you at. I ain't never played the point. That was my crazy part. I never played the point in my life. So
you didn't desire to have a ball?
I did. And that's what, and it was crazy because the person that actually really sat me down and really explained to me how important that role was.
To have a ball?
Yeah. Was Harold Ellis. He was a head scout for Atlanta Hawks at the time.
Okay.
And he scouted me in '05. When the year I was playing with Long Beach. I mean, the year I was playing with San Jose. And he came up to Rochester, actually.
Okay.
The Final 8 in the ABA. And recruited me and brought me out to Atlanta. And like his main thing was to work with me every day with this pick and roll. He's like, yo, man, you don't understand how dangerous you can be. Yeah. Like, with that ball in your hand. Like, it's like, right. He was like, yo, you with the ball at all times could be the most dangerous person on the court because you can score when you want. But at the same time, you got vision, but you don't use it. But that's because I was always so used to being put in that position where I have to be the primary scorer. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have, it was tunnel vision, bucket.
Playing the point, you draw 2-3 players to you.
Right, and that was the importance that he sat down and really explained to me, like, listen, like, you can just make the whole game a whole lot easier for everybody else just because how you draw a defense. He was like, man, you come off that pick and roll, you don't understand how you can just attract the whole defense if you see everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, I'm gonna get this shit down pat. And it was a process, man. It was a process because I was still stuck in that tunnel vision for a long time. So what, you was coming up court pulling? I was coming up letting that fuck fly. Motherfucker be on the wing, bro. Yo. My bad, dog. I mean, that's just, but I had to get it down, and once I really got it down, it was over. It was a wrap. There's some footage that I seen on YouTube of you playing with I think DeJuan Blair and a bunch of like all-stars from Pittsburgh, and you was playing the point in this particular clip. How did it, you know, once you got on that point shit, you know? I fell in love with it, bro. Like, I fell in love. It was crazy because I was such a scorer. I fell in love with passing the rock. Like this summer, bro, I averaged probably about 14 assists. Right. Easy dimes though. Yeah. Like, it become easy when you're a scorer, bro, to pass the rock, and you get into understanding the importance of an assist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still 2 points. 2 points like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it took a motherfucker that really sat down and really break this shit down for me though, because I was always just one track mind. And guess what? It's 2 points and you ain't even gotta expel no energy. None. All you gotta do is pass it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And it's crazy because I fell in love with it because it got to the point where the passes started looking so much better than the scoring. Right. It was like, damn, this shit is sweet. Right. And everybody happy. Right. You boogieing. Right. Yeah, and everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, I can get used to this shit right here. You know what I mean? So I took it serious, man. Then that's when I started my little journey, man, and try to make it work. You know, I had some setbacks. You know what I mean? I had a few teams I had to part ways with. You know what I mean? Right. But it wasn't behind no knucklehead shit. It was just, you know, my game didn't fit their system. Right. You know what I'm saying? But since we speaking of systems, you told me, you know, you spent some time in the streets, and of course you ended up serving some time. Yeah. Explain to my viewers the competitive nature of prison basketball, because I be on here breaking it down to them and shit. Tell them what that shit's like, and tell them is you like you a real life star about that shit. Yeah, like that shit. That shit is like, that shit's rougher than playing in mainstream basketball, man. Like in prison, that is the NBA, and there's some niggas in there that can go. That can get busy. I tell you. Can go. I mean, at any level, like niggas just caught bad breaks, man. We catch bad breaks and like. You know what I'm saying? That shit be taken away from niggas. But there's some niggas in there that would come out here and give niggas that work. Tell them about the freak athletes that you run into in the joint. Like when you run into a guy that's like 5'8", and he's, you know, he's catching shit off the rim and shit like that. Or the fat guys, the fat basketball players and shit. Nigga might be fat. And got game. And dogging niggas, dogging the shit out of niggas. Play basketball. Right. He just don't work out. Nigga could hoop his ass off. Right. You know what I'm saying? He just like to eat. Right. You know what I mean? But there's some, and the shit, I fought some of my hardest battles on the court in there. They made it harder for me in there than they did on the street. It was. Yeah, everybody in tip top shape. Everybody. You niggas can run for days.
Yeah.
And niggas is physical. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Niggas is banging. Like, we got refs off the block.
And doing life.
Yeah, our refs is doing some tick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't they going back to their house in the cell afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give a fuck about y'all banging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that prison system, man, they house some real nice niggas, man. It'd be fucked up. They can caught them breaks they didn't cut.
How long did it take you to establish your name in the joint?
Shit, 2 days.
Can't
It was already before I even came out of blues. My shit was already.
Niggas knew you was there and everything.
Before I even came out the hole, like as soon as I hit the jail, niggas are sending kites like, yo, you know the league about to start XYZ. We got this for you, bro. You running with us?
Right.
I had about 15 of them kites.
Right.
Yeah. They be, as soon as I touch the jail, as soon as the motherfuckers see my face, they he's here. Okay, yeah, it's on.
Right.
Get that bag ready.
Right.
Facts.
Did it make the time go by? You played the intramural league?
Yeah, I played in everything.
What you average in the intramural league?
I like 30.
Right.
I have like 30. I got like 3 chips up there. Up in Fayette. I got 1 down in Western. I get a chip everywhere I go. I got dumb rings, man. I'm Bill Russell in the hood. Straight up. Facts.
Streetball legend. How long did it take for you to establish that? There was a big write-up in the Pittsburgh, what was it, the Post-Gazette?
The Tribune Review.
The Tribune.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to put that stamp on the city?
It took some time, man. It took some hard work too, man. Cause when I was like, basketball ain't like it was now in the city. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, my prime days, like you had NBA niggas playing in our summer leagues. Now it's like our summer leagues just.
Who was in your summer leagues back in the day?
Shit, man. Shit, we had let me see, Big Pete Sires came played up there. Quantigo Cummings. Man, let me see who else, man. We had a bunch of motherfuckers come play. I mean, since back in the day, like we had the number 3 summer league in the country for years.
Word.
For years, but like all the Pitt niggas that came through there, all the top Pitt niggas that come through there, all the top Pitt Duquesne niggas.
Who's the toughest Pitt guy that you encountered?
I would have to say Sam Young, man.
He was a big, right?
No, he was a guard.
Big guard.
Played a 3.
What about? Did you play against Julius Page?
Yeah, I played against Joe Page. Joe Page, that's my man. Joe Page, he's a hell of an athlete. I don't take nothing from Joe Page. That nigga, he made his name at Pitt, man. He made him respected. I feel like he should have left that year. He dunked on Boonche. I feel like he fucked himself over by Stan, but you know, that's my man, Joe Page. See, Joe Page was like one of them athletic ball players. Like he wasn't one of them guys who was gonna get a hell of a lot of game from,
Yeah.
but he'll get buckets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do all the fancy shit.
Right.
He gonna come right at you. He gonna get his buckets. And if you ain't paying attention, watch your fucking head.
Yeah.
He gonna put it on you.
No doubt.
But yeah, they respect my G though. I've been down there putting it in since Kelly Taylor, Ricardo Greer, and them niggas. Back then, them Pitt days. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it down there since a young nigga, 15, 16 years old. I've been when it was the field house, not the Pete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I played against a couple guys up there like Vance Fields. I like that little nigga game. Little Trey Woodall I liked that little nigga game. And motherfucking playing Lamar Patterson.
Patterson?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked that nigga game, man. He didn't get the respect he should have got at Pitt, but he was tough, man. You know, my man Brandon Knight. That's my dog. That's my brother.
Currently, this past summer, you played where? Currently, you playing where? You still playing?
Right now I'm about to play in this over 35 little traveling league. It's something to stay in shape. Like I'm trying to get back in it. You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm only 38.
Right.
Now I still got a couple more years left in me. I can still put that rock in the hole.
What you think of the basketball popularity on social media?
Oh, it's heavy right now. Like it's really heavy right now because basketball is becoming bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cities, you know what I'm saying? Like especially even in Pittsburgh now, it's becoming big. They do more AAU programs and all that type of stuff. They ain't have all that shit when I was coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I got off the street. I never had nobody teach me shit. Everything I got, I worked on my own. So
No doubt.
But the social media shit, like, it's a whole lot of networking because you get to run into people that you probably ain't played against in years.
You didn't encounter some guys?
Yeah.
A lot of them, huh?
Yeah, I remember them. So a lot of my guys, man, I played with or played against in years. Like that social media is like is the landmark right now for anything, entertainment, basketball, whatever, sports, fashion, whatever it is that you into. Like social media is it. Like that's the only way that you gonna get your shit heard now. Nobody, like even with music, nobody buy CDs no more.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Motherfucker wanna know what's going on, what's the first thing they do? They pick up that jack, they looking on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, what the fuck, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Look at AB, he got fucking Instagram going crazy right now.
Yeah, he's wild.
You know what I mean? Like it's like social media is the landmark for everything, man. Like if you ain't on there popping, you ain't gonna get heard.
Right. Has anybody surpassed you, your legacy in Pittsburgh, basketball-wise?
I mean, we got some up-and-coming guys, you know what I'm saying, that got a chance. I mean, nobody's ever going to replace my name. My name is my name in the city, and that's never going to change. I'm the GOAT. That's
No
just what
doubt.
it is. And motherfuckers who they call the GOAT call me the GOAT.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? You're going to hear a lot of cats to say, man, I'm better than he was, but you're never going to hear nobody else say that shit.
Right.
The only person that's going to say that is the nigga whose mouth is coming out of.
No doubt.
You're never going to hear that shit come from not another soul in Pittsburgh. I got that crown. That shit going to stay tilted on my head, bro.
No doubt.
Facts.
Mar, I appreciate your time. Gully TV, man, they love this basketball content. I'm glad I was able to catch up with you again. This shit is going to go fucking viral. Go ahead and sign out for me, man.
Yo.
And, tell them where they could catch you at on social media and shit.
Yo, man, this man, Blackmore, a.k.a. man, King Nux, man, a.k.a. man, King Kush 300, man, on Instagram. LAMAR CASTILLE on Facebook. I'm down here with my man Mills, man. We Gully TV, man. We doing this shit the way it's supposed to be done, man. My man got the wave going. We gonna keep riding it.
Yep. My man.
Alright.